say the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. That's complete. It's a rookie from Georgia. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
48-yard line. Set. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole, and before long, they're going to grade their season rest in if they don't respond.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Now he's past the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
3-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback.
Okay, ready?
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Hey, Grant.
Man in motion here.
Rig.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Check.
Airing it out on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down.
Let's go.
And bring the tight end left.
Ready?
Looking to throw here. Throw left side, complete. Along the right sideline, there's space. At the 20. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Still going inside the 35. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches. You couldn't. There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. Herbert's a throw once more. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4.
380. 5-9. Go.
Now Herbert again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Is a turnover on downs.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's a screen for Achane. That's good room at the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield strike. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 30. First down, Dolphins.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It is caught left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
19 Tiger.
Second down carry for Achane. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
This one is up and good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Johnson finds the football, complete. This up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Go, go, go. Lion, lion, lion.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. It's his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking right, and he finds him. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set. Go.
They snap it to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he goes out and short of the 40. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Set. Ready.
Herbert on 1st down. Pitch made left side by McConkey. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and you're fortunate you are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll send him over right.
Line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's third down. Third and 14.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. Third down.
Get it.
They send a receiver in motion right. Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on 4th down. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Being on some chip, we go 0 to 100.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 8.
Pass play coming here. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Third
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone's stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Set. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So now pause for an injured player, and this is a big one. It is Justin Herbert who's in some pain. He's being attended to after that play.
On the jump.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Here's the backup, first throw. Finds his man over the middle. A lot of minutes on the move here. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
21. Watch it.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Catch me. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Drop 50. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They send Hill right. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Shoots away from one. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And 8 on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. We need something positive here. I'll throw it. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And this is taken ahead to the 42. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Well, that should pretty much shut down. his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Herbert out of his end zone. Finds him over the middle. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds McConkey, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they declined the flag after a decent pickup, Brock, but maybe a little room for debate here. They could have taken the 5 yards and replayed the down. What do you think?
Well, I think the runner's happy. He gets a few more yards on his stat sheet.
True. Yeah.
I think I'll go the other way. I don't think there's a lot of debate about it. Take the 5 and get the extra down.
That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The 30-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
19-yard line.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And it's another 1st down on his drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
14 more yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 5-yard line.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
Jose Chan up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Dolphins down by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. To throw. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the bunker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Weary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They're going to have goal to go as he's stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Let's go now.
We'll look to throw it. Caught out wide. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game.
28. Dolphins 27.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. play, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Black 80, black. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.